opera, we're going to help you get into it because it's actually very relevant, and they found a way to make it really fun. It's used by director Steven Spielberg and even artists like Beyonce to reflect certain emotions. And speaking of that, the Vegas City Opera is using opera as we know it now in spooky season, and they're holding an event that's called Scream Queens, opera in the scary movies. And we have Marcie Ley with us from the Vegas City Opera. Tell us more about Scream Queens. The Scream Queens are, by the way, the singers.
Yes,
Yeah.
so we are the Scream Queens. Opera singing has been described as controlled screaming, right? So
okay.
we're using all of our body, just like you would when you were screaming.
Yeah.
Except it's controlled, right?
And beautiful.
And beautiful, yes, which is the control part.
And so what I love about Scream Queens is this is a way, obviously a lot of people love opera, right? It's already popular amongst a lot of people who just love to take it in year after year and see the women and the men on stage doing their thing that most of us cannot do. I mean, let's just be honest. It's something that only certain people can do. And this is a way to bring it to other folks, though, who may not be as familiar with the opera in a modern twist. And let's talk about that.
Yeah, so a lot of people think of opera as being this very stuffy art form, old-fashioned art form, but it's really relevant to culture today. The concert that we're doing is clips from movies and television shows like Resident Evil, Stranger Things, Harry Potter, where opera is used in the soundtrack. So this concert will be clips from those movies being accompanied by live singers singing the pieces that go with the relevant clips.
I love that. And so if you're a fan of those movies especially, you'll be able to kind of understand more of what they're trying to convey to you. Every time I think about opera, I think about that one scene in Pretty Woman. I know it's an old movie, but where she literally had never heard of it before. She's sitting there listening, and I think it was, in another language, and she just started crying.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to understand the actual words, right?
That's right,
There's so
yeah.
much emotion in it.
Yeah, and I mean, I think people have a visceral reaction, right? When we're singing, you can actually feel the vibrations that we're creating in your body. And most of the opera stories are tragedies,
Yeah.
I always said that my contract had to say that I died at the end. Like I would only do those roles where you get to die at the end. Yeah, but it's a beautiful, beautiful art form. You've got the symphony, and it encompasses a lot of art forms. There's scenic design, acting, singing, symphony.
I love it. And so you guys really should go and check it out. Again, this is happening October 10th and 11th, Scream Queens, the opera, doing those scary movies for you. And then you guys are having a special event on the 12th. Let's talk about that.
So I just want to say the 10th and 11th is at Charleston Heights Arts Center at 7:30 p.m. And Sunday, starting at 4, there's cocktails. At 5 o'clock is the show. And this is called the Soirée Eclectic. So what that is curated curiosities. So you never know what you're going to get. It's a bunch of different genres. This time I think we have a juggler, a poet. I'll be singing, the Las Vegas Sinfonietta will be there. So just a little bit of something for everybody.
And that's a fundraiser.
And that's a fundraiser. It's at 3rd Street, which is the new arts campus downtown at 3rd and Gas.
Love it.
Yeah, so you can find information about all of this at our website, which is vegascity.org, and tickets for all of these events.
All right, so lots of opportunity to support, and you see that that address right there for the website at the bottom. But again, 10th and 11th, the Scream Queens happening at Charleston Heights Arts Center, and then the 12th is when they're going to have that fundraiser, Soirée Eclectic event that's happening to benefit 3rd Street, happening at 3rd Street.
Correct.
So a lot going down for you to get a chance to just take in this art form, and so cool that you're an opera singer yourself. I love that. That's so awesome. Every time I've heard it and I see the singers, especially when you see them in person, you're like, how are they doing that? I mean, it's just one of those things that's just pretty amazing to take in. Thank you so much for joining us, Marcie.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so great to have you. Let's go ahead and check in with the Weather Authority.